Hello. Happy Easter, my beautiful angels. Happy Sunday and happy month of April. I'm Tigra, and you are at Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. Just Sagittarius station here on YouTube, bringing you general energetic messages for the Sagittarius community and those cross watchers who might have an interest in Sagittarius, whether you're involved with them or you have a close association with them or you just love the positive energy here at the channel. This is going to be your monthly energetic general reading for the month of April, just tapping in to see what could be possibly the energies or experiences or feelings or connections you might be going through this month. This will be followed by your general monthly love reading. I posted some other readings and along with a deck review for the month of April so far. So please, when you have a moment, spare time, maybe after having some company over and you're by yourself on your hammock or your couch or at your spiritual altar, try to get caught up with the content. And don't forget to give a share, like, and comment. It really helps the YouTube algorithm so that the videos can be suggested to other Sagittariuses or cross watchers out there. These are general readings. Don't forget, your intuition and the actions of others can always alter anything here today, especially in love readings. Cards have been blessed, shuffled, and prayed for. My videos are time-stamped. We are starting officially at 1:30. Starting out with some affirmations. I'm guided to start out for 2 for you for the month of April. And we start out with walking meditation. Walking meditation invites you, Sagittarius, to engage all your senses. You become intentionally aware of your feet hitting the ground, your eyes taking in the sights around you, and your lungs breathing in and out, and your ears attuned to every sound. Walking meditation, a lovely thing to do as the weather starts to bloom and get better in some areas of the world. Others of you might be doing this already because you're fortunate enough to live somewhere where you have warm weather year-round. This is a park on the beach, right? Along the shoreline, a walk in the park, or a walk in your backyard if you have a big enough one, if you just want to go a few laps around. Take a walk at a comfortable pace. Brace yourself. Give yourself time to walk slowly enough so that you can engage in your thoughts, so you can release what doesn't pertain to you anymore, and taking the positive vibrations that are coming towards you. Try focusing on the sensations of your feet as you touch the ground. Manage to control and acknowledge your breathing. Notice the sights and sounds around you. So often we're too busy running the race of life that we don't take time to really acknowledge the beauty of nature, the beauty of men and women, right? And all the beautiful architecture and plants and the ocean and the sea, everything of the elements that we don't take enough interest in. Allow yourself, as you do this, as you meditate with your own thoughts and ideas, to fully experience the environment. Again, it's a continuation of being in the present, being in the now. Don't get lost in the thought, and don't let your thoughts wander off, especially us Saggies. You know, our thoughts can wander off quite easily. Practice being grounded in the moment that you're in, and try to cultivate a deeper sense of peace and awareness. So if you love walking and you love meditation, what a great way to combine both. Again, it opens up your chakras, it opens up your energies, your senses, and it gives you a calm and peace and a sense of focus. We also reconnect with your relationships. When everything else fails or falls away, our relationships are among the few things that many of us can actually say matters. Nurture these important connections, these important relationships, maybe some that you haven't had the time to nurture, or some that you forgot that really mattered to you. Do it now. Give people their flowers while they're here. Nurture these connections, because it requires your mindful daily attention to do so. And that is the problem. We're not living in the moment and we're not acknowledging the now. We forget about a lot of the important people. Not that we mindfully forget them, but we're just, again, so busy, running the rat race that we forget to take time to say, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? I miss you. I love you. So at the end of each day, When your family is home together, take the opportunity to reconnect first with them, right? Because that's the immediate connection that you have access to. Try to set dedicated time to engage. Find out what your children and your grandchildren and your spouse or your significant other are doing. How are they feeling? Maybe there's something they want to bring to your attention. Maybe there's something that they're holding inside that they don't want to share with you. But if you took enough interest and noticed, right, their body language, they might convey it to you. Try sharing a meal, calling others that you haven't spoke to in a while, FaceTiming, Skyping, texting. There's so many ways that we can connect with others. There's really no reason why we shouldn't be continuing to grow and nurture the relationships that matter to us. Try to enjoy each other's company while they're still here to be enjoyed. Intentionally creating reconnections with people not only is healthy for you, but it also reminds them that you care, that they are loved. Take charge of your happiness and emotional well-being at this time, fostering deeper bonds and enhancing the quality of your relationships. So as you walk and meditate and you clear your mind, you let off the stress, right? You let go of all the drama and the people that cause drama in your life. You then can open up your heart and your vibrations and your time and energy to the people that really matter to you, right? The people that do bring you joy. So stop focusing and giving all your energy to the bad and toxic, and let yourself lift up with vibrational energy that is positive, that's glowing with love and nurturing for the people that matter in your life. That's who you should really give your attention and time to. But it gets lost in the sauce, so to speak, because we're always drawn in and sucked in by those who are toxic, the attention seekers, right? The drama creators. We always are swept away in that direction. Let's stay focused to what matters, the people that really love us and miss us and need us, and we need them as well. So I love those two affirmations. It's a different way of affirming, but it's a reminder, something daily that you should be conscious of. Walking in meditation, healing, and also reconnecting with your immediate loved ones, and then the ones that you love that might be far away that you can't connect to. But again, there's no excuse, because there are many methods of ways that you can connect with them socially. So I love that we got that, and I hope you do take that as a sign to reconnect. I'm sure there's at least a half a dozen people that, if we all thought about it, that we need to call and check on. And that person, you're going to make their day, believe it or not, by reconnecting and checking on them. We also get the message of look around and find signs the universe is speaking to you. There might be signs coming to you via angelic numbers, through a prayer, through the scent of something, or the touch of something, that is also driving you to think of someone, to check on someone, to remember about someone. There's always signs telling us and showing us what we should go towards and what we should walk away from. There are some signs that caution us, but again, we have to be alert and be in the present to receive them. We also get do something kind for someone without any expectation. This month of April, as we spring into spring, try to do something kind for others. There are so many kind things and nice gestures that we can do from our heart to help others. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It doesn't have to be anything monetarily. It can be just a kind gesture, maybe helping your neighbor or someone down the street, or someone that you know that is alone, helping them clean their yard, right? Helping them organize their garage, helping them organize their home, right? There's so many things you can do, volunteering in schools, churches, organizations, being an advocate of peace where we need calmness in the world. So do something kind. And then finally, at the bottom of the deck, we get life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Thank you, angels, because that taps into kind of like what I just said. We spend so much time focusing on the negative and the toxic. We give all of them people and all of that energy to the wrong source and to the wrong connections that we should be applying and attaching ourselves to, when we should be giving it to the people that we love, the people who need our support, the people who deserve our time and energy in a good way. So a question for you for this month of April: which will you focus on, Sagittarius? Are you going to focus on the toxic, the drama, right? The disasters. Or are you going to focus on the positive, the return kinship of love, right? The even scale of things, the positivity in life. As we go on, got it to 3 cards in this deck. We get the hand. Some of you will be manifesting money and reaching goals in this month of April. Even if you don't necessarily complete it, this could be the turnaround for you towards going in the direction of manifesting or achieving your goals. Some of you might be getting financial assistance. This hand, think of this hand, if you haven't seen the video yesterday for the general weekend reading, we got, the wand card, not the wand, not the wands, but the cups card, right? Ace cups, where the universe is extending, or someone in your life or a group of people, an organization could be extending some type of monetary help or assistance to you. This can help you in getting a job, securing your job, or moving up in a job. So this is another confirmation of what we saw in yesterday's weekend reading. We also get the nugget, a small increase, valuable info, honest assessment. For your career, many of you might be going in the direction of a fresh start, or the need or desire to want to have a fresh start. This could be a confirmation that your job is, it's going in stages. You have to be patient, especially if it's a new job. You can't expect to get increases right away. Just continue to work hard and be a good employee. And I'm sure along the way, you will receive the blessings of financial rewards. This could be the reminder of you working hard to build your career, or to at least go in the direction of the career that you fully desire. With the energy of the watch, it's time to profit. Divine timing might be on your side this month of April. Some of you might be getting financial help. This could also be maybe a bigger tax return that you expected, or someone paying you back money that you loaned out. And it's the right moment at the right time. This could be a waiting period where you're finally getting into the door. You're getting the interview. Someone is picking up your pitch, right? Or someone is assisting you and helping you to invest, and they want to invest in your idea. For others of you, the time might be ticking where your job might be slowly phasing out. So start looking for new work, revamping your resume. Could be potential layoffs. And for many of you, you would know, because I think the signs have been there in your company of the slow depression and the slow breakdown of them being able to earn income, or by layoffs and other things that they have done to kind of shrink the business. That shows you they're really not on a sound foundation right now, and your job could be called out at any time. So just prepare. At the bottom of the deck with the light bulb, many of you are aware that your job might be in jeopardy, so you're not going to just leave it to fate. You are coming up with ideas, you're brainstorming with other people, you're networking in the direction that you want to go with your expertise that you have, or the expertise that you seek to learn to go in a different career. Sometimes we have to be pushed out of our current position against our will to make us go in the position or in the direction that the universe knows will be better for us. And this might be where you have that aha moment. Wow. Well, if I'm going to take this risk and change from being a nurse and doing something else, or from being a doctor or being a dentist or being a student, whatever it is that you're doing now, but you have a desire to do something creative or something more close and dear to your heart, this might be that opportunity. Why not take advantage of it? So you are brainstorming and trying to, go against the odds and see how you can make it work for you. So being inspired, again, thinking about being a potential entrepreneur, maybe doing it on your own, opening up your own gig, or going the course of looking for a new job under a new corporation. And others of you who are very talented when it comes to your creative skills and arts, trying to get it out there, getting the exposure, getting your email address together, getting your website together, right? And lining up your products and your pricing. So many of you are working, if not on replacing your existing job, again, amplifying your income. We're in challenging, difficult times. The more the merrier as far as the money coming into the household. I love this deck. I only use it during the spring and summer times. What energy it gives us? Wow, inspiration. We just mentioned inspiration. So many of you are inspired. Maybe you wasn't inspired a few weeks or months ago, but now something has opened up in you. Maybe it is that you're empowering yourself. Maybe you are going through your spiritual awakening, as mentioned in the weekend reading, and you feel the inspiration. For those of you that don't, this could be an indication that you need to find inspiration. Find what lights up your heart. Find what makes you tick, right? What makes you happy about engaging in work and pursuing a career or opening up your own business. With upheaval, yes, it might not be easy for some of you. The change in a job, the loss of a job, it's going to be a dark time. It might be a very difficult time, but you will get through it. No one says it's not going to be hard. And then finally, learning. During these challenging times when you do feel you need to change your career, possibly going back to school or getting some courses, like I said, to enhance your current skill set or to advance and change your skill set and learn new things, this will be a great time to do that. Before we go to the tarot, we are going to tap into these cards and we get Mother of the Gods. Along with Mercury, communication and truth, and then with projection, your spiritual gold. So let's see. And I'm sorry, I dropped. This is the Black Moon, Lilith. So we're going to go to the book on this. I don't usually go to the book often, but some decks are a little challenging. So this one we will. This is about talking about nurturing yourself, healing, and tapping into the wisdom of the Supreme Goddess. So this is the universe confirming that for many of you, yes, it is a time where you're going to have to tap into your higher self, your spiritual self, learn how to come out of your comfort zone and gain the wisdom to prosper even in challenging times. With projection, this could be, again, setting your intention, where it is that you want to go, right? Let's see what that gives us. So that is talking about at this current time, you are glowing, Sagittarius. Your soul's essence is shining brightly, attracting abundance, joy, and love. Even in the darkness, somehow, Sagittarius, we always find our light. We project light and the light projects back towards us. And then with Mercury, communication and truth, okay, could be connected to you speaking the truth, being clear in your communication, that you are understood, especially when you're conveying yourself in conversations regarding work, right? You are a magician, Sagittarius, and your words are your wand. Unlock the power of your thoughts. Again, the inspiration, that light, right, that shines within you. How you feel intuitively, the things that you know you should do, or the signs and signals that you get in your life as to what you should do next. You pretty much have it together, Sagittarius, even in challenging times. It's just that you have to reawaken yourself and tap into that energy that is within. But you definitely have what it takes to move forward and to get through challenging times. We are the gatekeeper of truth, and through that truth, you can live a very happy and successful life. Are you going to have pitfalls and delays? Yes. But if anyone can get by with optimism and dedication and a fiery spirit, it will be us, Sagittarius. So now, as we close, actually, I wanted to do a few more cards, but I don't know if I have time. Let's see what else we get for April. Yeah, King of Cups, being strong in your emotions, but keeping your emotions intact so that you don't let out at people. We know how our tongue can be, not showing your hand before others. Again, the opportunity to start things, to develop things, to being sturdy in our thoughts. Some of you are going to be grounded and compelled to move away, whether with or without notice, from certain situations. The love and light that you have within will shine upon you. Good luck will be upon you. You're not going to be entertaining negativity or BS at this time. You have a mission and a goal. Inspirationally, you are going to be looking at both sides of all situations from a very high spiritual standpoint. There will be many ends, relationships, friendships, careers at this time, but you will diligently communicate and manifest through this. There are opportunities coming in. You might get different calls on jobs or connections from other people that might help you during this time. You have a lot of ideas when it comes to work, career, and how you want to manifest. Some of you are really stressed out because this process or this particular point in your life has been more difficult and challenging than you've ever experienced. Some of you, the challenge could also be that a lot of what you've done or a lot what you've contributed to a company or a relationship, you feel that people have taken advantage and taking a lot of what you've put into it for granted. So you're going to be more protective, setting boundaries as things change in your life, more protective of how you possess and share your energy, how you create and nurture your relationships, how you build new ideas and systems. You will be sympathetic, and there will be moments where you'll be mournful of things that have left you, situations, people, place, or things. But you're ready to take this leap of faith with all that you have learned and all that you have experienced thus far. For some of you, it will be, again, picking up and leaving deliberately, or a planned trip that you need to take to move out of your comfort zone. At the bottom of the deck, the Star card, all is well within you. The universe is backing you. It will shine a light upon you. You will have to balance out your life and maybe pour from one cup to another, especially if you're not willing to do so in this particular course of your life. You will have to. Things will happen rapidly during this month of April, and some changes in your life. There could be some conflict attached to those changes, but the angels and guides are with you, and as long as you are steadfast, you're present in the moment, and you watch the signs, and you go with your gut feeling, all should be well. So there will be some conflicts, but I think those conflicts will come from the people that you are trying to release yourself from, agreement, situation, jobs, people wanting to hold on to you, and you needing to let go. Let's see what things worry you this month. What are the questions of why certain things or why you feel certain ways? Because the answer lies within you. Sometimes we might seek answers in the cards or answers through other people, but the universe is saying you're not going to find the answer in anyone else because the answer is within you. So not even in a reading sometimes will you find the answer you seek, because intuitively you already know the answer. And as we close out, to teach you patience, well, why is the world upside down? Why is all these changes going on in my life? Why aren't things connecting the way I want them to connect, right? Why is my job in jeopardy? So many questions as to why the chaos is going on. A lot of it is to teach you patience, to help you realign with your purpose, because you might not have been the course of your purpose. And finally, because it's time to trust the unknown. So I love that. So I know for many of us, it's a crazy world and a crazy time out here, and none of it or all of it doesn't make sense. But in the bigger scheme of spiritual things, by God's mercy and strength, it is all there to make us stronger, to open up our eyes to the truth, to move forward, to trust the unknown, and to trust the power of God's love and the strength that we have as men and women and of children of God. May you have a blessed month of April, and continue to support the channel by sharing, liking, and subscribing. God bless, and again, happy Easter.